Whenever the world's largest snakes are mentioned, the image of huge pythons like anaconda and python comes to mind. But if I tell you that centuries ago this earth has witnessed such a heavy and gigantic snake, in front of which this and python are two milk-drinking babies, a snake that can touch the clouds with its hood while living on earth, then what will you say? Yes, I am talking about the great destructive snake named Titanoboa. In today's video, we are going to investigate the existence of this snake. Along with this, we will also throw light on some very exciting facts related to it. And go anywhere else, this video is ready to give you goosebumps. Titanoboa snake. About 65 million years ago, when the dinosaurs were extinct, the place of the apex predator on Earth became vacant. Someone had to come forward to fulfill the top space of the food chain. In such a situation, mammals and reptiles took over the front. After the destruction of dinosaurs, the survivors had a great opportunity. This was the time to flourish, spread, and evolve. The most dangerous reptile of the time, Titanoboa snake, came into existence. Titanoboa was a good historical snake during the time, which belonged to the boa family of snakes. Boa family includes those snakes which are very big in size and do not have poison. Mainly snakes of boa family are found in the American continent. That is, the snake can be considered the ancestor of today's boa constrictor and anaconda. This snake was considered a very dangerous and deadly hunter of its time, whose terror was spread all over the earth. Time period when they used to live on Earth, as we talked about, these snakes emerged after dinosaurs. That is, they had no relation with dinosaurs. According to scientific opinions, these snakes were created about 60 million years ago and ruled the Earth for about 50 lakh years. This time period is called the Paleosides period. Places where they used to live, we have just learned that these were the ancestors of today's anaconda. So it is obvious that where anacondas are found today, these snakes also used to live there. That is, America, the first largest, densest, and most diverse forest on Earth. Amazon is considered the pride of South America. These snakes lived in this forest and also spread terror. When did the snakes make their discovery? Science forms its opinion on the basis of facts and evidence. In such a situation, it is obvious that evidence of the existence of Titanoboa
after the extinction of the dinosaurs 65 million years ago
must have been found somewhere. Yes, they were definitely found in the year 2009. The coal mines of the Cerro John Formation in northeast Colombia gave evidence of the presence of these snakes that had once lived on Earth. In the initial investigation of the fossils found here, they were declared to be fossils of a giant crocodile. But then it was believed that these fossils are not of any crocodile, but of a snake, and not just any snake. It was the world's largest snake till date. Size of Titanoboa. We are repeatedly saying that Titanoboa was the world's largest snake. But do you have any idea of its size? The size of Titanoboa has been estimated by studying the fossils found in coal mine. You will be shocked to know that this snake used to be about 13 meters, about 43 feet long. Oh my God, the average size of an anaconda of today's time is only 15 to 20 feet. Titanoboa used to be more than twice as long as an anaconda. The largest anaconda found till date was also 29 feet. You can guess from this how much terror Titanoboa must have caused in its time, and your ears will perk up on hearing its width. The diameter of these snakes used to be about 3 feet. That is, if we make an estimate, a fifth-class child can lie completely horizontally on this snake. If we take into account their weight, then they used to weigh about 1,135 kilograms. That is about 4.5 times heavier than today's anaconda. I think you have no doubt about the size of Titanoboa. There must be no doubt left. However, some scientists also believe that it is very difficult to find fossils of snakes. In such a situation, it is very possible that Titanoboa is even bigger than this estimated size. Thank God, this snake is no longer alive. Titanoboa lives with water bodies. It is possible that such a large size has many advantages, but there are some disadvantages as well. It is believed that Titanoboa used to have a lot of problems in walking or moving on the ground due to its large size. That is why they often spent most of their time in water, in a swamp or river. Here it was easy for them to move from one place to another. Today, this habit is also seen in the anacondas, which are said to be the descendants of Titanoboa. Anacondas also spend most of their time lying in water. Hunting technique of Titanoboa, anaconda, and Titanoboa were non-poisonous snakes like constrictors, so their hunting technique was also very similar to these snakes. These snakes used to hide themselves in water or among trees and plants so that their prey could not see them, and then they used to pounce on their prey as soon as they got a chance. Their huge jaw and back teeth were very effective in this attack. After catching the prey, they used to wrap themselves completely around it and press it with full force. This pressure was around 400 psi. This much pressure is enough to make the bone of any animal into powder. This process of crushing is called constrictor. These snakes continue this process of constriction until the prey dies due to suffocation or heartbeat stopping. When the prey stopped breathing, they used to dissolve their huge jaw and swallow it whole. Modern-day anacondas and boa constrictors also use this method of hunting. Diet of Titanoboa. As big as this snake is, it is obvious that its diet was also very big. As we discussed, it used to spend most of its time in water. In such a situation, its prey also used to be mainly marine creatures. Creatures like big fishes, reptiles, and Crocodilomorpha were included in its prey list. Crocodilomorpha used to be very big crocodiles of that time, which were many times bigger than today's crocodiles. How did Titanoboa grow so big, as we know that reptiles are cold-blooded creatures? Titanoboa was also no different from them, and after studying about the cold-blooded creatures present today, it is known that the size and activity of such creators depends on the temperature of their environment. Actually, cold-blooded creatures cannot control their body temperature like we humans. That is, if the outside temperature is high, then their body starts getting hot, and if the outside temperature is low, then their body starts getting cold. Therefore, the cold-blooded creatures found in those parts of the Earth where the temperature is high are comparatively larger in size, and they are also highly active. If we try to understand this with an example of the Earth, then you will see that most of the world's large cold-blooded creatures live around the equator because the temperature is the highest here. As we move away from the equator towards the poles, the temperature keeps falling, and hence the size of cold-blooded creatures keeps getting smaller. When an asteroid hit the Earth, about 75% of the Earth's species, including dinosaurs, were destroyed. At that time, the temperature of the Earth used to be 15 to 20 degrees Celsius higher than today. And the humid climate was very favorable for reptiles, and during this time they evolved rapidly. Titanoboa was also one of them. They evolved in those parts of the forests of America through which the equator passed. According to scientists, the temperature of the Amazon forest at that time used to be around 32 to 35 degrees Celsius, which was about 8 to 10 degrees Celsius higher than the temperature of today. That is, the Amazon climate was most suitable for Titanoboa to grow, and so it kept growing and transformed into the size of a terrible monster. How did Titanoboa go extinct? If this snake was so big, then obviously no one could defeat it, nor could anyone hunt it. In such a situation, the question arises that what happened that it became extinct? Scientists believe in many reasons for this, but the main reason among them is climate change. The Earth was gradually cooling down with time, and Titanoboa could not adjust to the falling temperature. The increasing cold became the biggest problem for this snake, and slowly the existence of Titanoboa merged into history. However, according to the theory suggested by some scientists, it is feared that other such reptiles may emerge again, because the temperature of the Earth is increasing once again due to global warming. If the temperature continues to rise in this way, then the size and activities of the existing reptiles will also increase. And it is possible that the world can once again see the comeback of Titanoboa. So you saw how the world's largest snake emerged and how it also got destroyed. That's all in today's video. Hope you liked the video, so like our video and give me your opinion in the comment about what will happen to the Earth if this snake comes back. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, then do it immediately, and also press the bell icon so that our notifications reach you as soon as possible.